Alright, it's Hank here. And we're going to head up to Sunshine Tidings. This is right here at the top of the hill. I want to collect that magazine. We'll clear whatever is up there. And I'm going to pause the stream real quick. I want to check my volume levels. Okay, we're all set. Volume levels are good to go. And then what I'm going to do is find a little cooking station up here and try and clear the, at least cook up the meats and things that I'm carrying before we head back down to Walden. Far out. I actually kind of like this settlement. It's a lot of build room. Plenty of places to put in gardens, but I'm not doing settlement building. The only thing I'm really interested in doing is what the hell is that sound? Sounds like a fucking bear or something. Let me shut up for a second. It could be a deathclaw. Sounds like it's coming from just on the other side of this hill. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, well, I'm gonna make a little less noise. How about that? We'll just have to deal with it. And with that, I lost my train of thought. So like I say, I'm not really interested in doing settlement building. But what I would like to do is at least, I imagine if I followed this trail, it would lead me right to that disaster that's growling on the other side of that hill, whatever it is. It's something I don't want to mess with, I don't think. Fuck. Gotta get warmed up here, guys. Before I get... Before I get killed. Should never have missed those close range shots. This is the magazine I'm talking about. Let's see where I'm at as far as carry weight goes. I'm at 263, so I'm going to go ahead and just eat this calorie meat, that calorie meat I just picked up. Let me clear this before I start running my mouth. Okay, that encampment on top of the bridge I've interacted with before in other games. Not in this particular setup. If I recall correctly, they're gunners, but they might be raiders. I'll attack them eventually. Just not, it's not really high on my list of priorities right at the moment. I'm gonna finish clearing Sunshine. So I can cook my food. And build that motorcycle workbench. Now I just have a regular fast eject mag in this gun because when it comes to your sidearms and things like that, well, any weapon really, you need to pay attention to how much weight you have in attachments on the gun. So the fewer attachments that you can handle, the better, because you're going to be able to draw faster. You can actually get your weapon up and sight it faster if it's lower weight. So, here, there, and sighted. Sighted. That's how fast. Now, compare that to something like, let me grab a revolver. So this one is 6 pounds, 8.6, so it's not quite enough of a difference to really show you. And those are pretty close, so I'll find a better opportunity to demonstrate that. Just gonna be one of those days. Gonna be one of those days. So that's why Quick Hands is so good. Because I could get more shotgun shells. I could, right now I'm using a 5-round tube, and if I had Quick Hands, I'd turn it into an 8. It's actually a really nice piece. And since I have armor 1, I can actually make that a bigger piece. Trying to get my vats built back up.
Nice.
should still have about, I think, 9 rounds in the magazine. Let me check here. I have it set at Alt 2. Alt 1, maybe Control 2. I don't know. I've got my HUD's hotkey, so I can see, you know, how much ammo is in a clip and things like that. I'm just going to leave everything but the stim pack, so I might need that RadAway one day. Alright, I believe that cleared the area. Let's see. Awesome. So what I'll try and do is build a motorcycle workbench. Hey man, I've got a spectator, so I can't watch the comment too much. Just tuning Tinkernet and FF4 added to get Agony and BLT to work. Yeah. I mean, everything's working good so far. I just have some tagging issues with the painkiller for Agony, and I had to increase the damage of the 308, but I did all my ballistics testing in the last episode as far as what the sniper rifles need to be. 50 was working phenomenally, and so is the 308, the way I've got it set up now for the Macmillan. So, yeah, if you catch last episode, you'll see all those and how that works, and it's working beautifully. Alright, I gotta get my head in the game, so I can't really watch comments right now, so I'll take a look intermittently. Because if I get distracted, that would be me getting killed. No, I need dog meat to hurry up and bring me my food to cook up.
Hey.
Okay, I'm gonna look for soups first. I need tarberry, which is gonna be really hard to find, so I'm not worried about that right now. Let's see. Dog meat stew. We're gonna use the dirty water first, but definitely gonna cook that up. I need buff out and irradiated beer. Mirelurk meat. I can pick that up just on the other side of that bridge, back because I'm gonna head back down towards Walden, so I'll bear in mind to grab that Mirelurk meat. Definitely gonna have mole rat stew. Okay. And tasty stag. And I'm gonna go with the heavier, easier to find stuff. So right now I'm gonna do grilled rag stag. I'm gonna do 3 of those, basically just to eat for meals. And I'm gonna leave the rest of it here. I know I already have a vested interest in coming back up to this area, so I'm very comfortable leaving this stuff here. And then, let's see about the motorcycle workbench. And what would be required? Aluminum 5, gear 5, steel 4, screw 4. I think I can handle that. Okay. Let's check my see if I'm hungry. I'm gonna go ahead and eat right now. And we'll carry on down the hill. And I'll get Mirelurk meat for the soups. And we'll clear Walden. I don't hear that beastly creature I heard before. And I really have no desire to engage it. Let's go down here to the shoreline, see if I can pick off Mirelurks or maybe find something like that down here. Just take a look. Yeah, this looks like a Mirelurk kind of trap area, if I had to guess. I don't see any eggs, which is a good sign. Might actually be able to get a good look around here, huh? Maybe a sunken building of some sort. Looks like either trash. Yeah, it's kind of like a trash dump. Looks like there's a blood leaf on the opposite shoreline. Definitely not worth trekking all the way around the lake for it. So I have a 10 time and a 4 time for my zooms. I don't wonder what in the hell that is up there on that hill. Could it be the Wicked shipping plant? Or the Wicked shipping truck facility? Yeah, I think that's probably what that is. Okay. I'm gonna head back down to Walden, sneak in and see if we can do away with some raiders and grab the stuff we'll need to build the motorcycle workbench so I can have it transported to Sunshine Tidings. And then we might pick off some of those gunners or raiders or whatever is on top of that overpass. That remains to be seen. Now, a $64,000 question in this situation is how am I going to deal with the Mirelurks that are likely to pop out here. Let's get some Molotovs ready. Okay. As long as they don't get close to you, you'll be alright. But don't let them get close to you. Please don't let them get close to you. Omelets, or even Mirelurk soup. And we'll go ahead and fill the bottles up. Alright, since this area is so nasty looking, I'm going to take a little something to increase my radiation resistance. So, if I had had a Nuka-Cola, I would have cooked some of that Mirelurk meat up into sweet Mirelurk roast, and that would have given me a little bit of resistance. So, lacking that, I'm just going to have to take Redux and drink some water. Never pass up an opportunity to grab glowing fungus, and I'll try and say that pretty much every time I see it and pick it up. I mean, don't go out of your way and risk your life for it, but if it's underneath you, make sure you grab it. It's part of the force steel that I'll need. That's the aluminum. Okay. Need 3 more aluminum. Poor bastard. Well, I guess if you have to go via nuclear blast, you might as well go while you're fishing. Anytime I see these signs, I get a little nervous because, you know, Yao Guy and other giant baddies will friggin' annihilate you. Okay, I'm fairly comfortable and confident. We can move in on this location at this point. Take this glowing fungus I see up here. Yeah, we'll check out Thoreau's old house and see what's in there.
Hello, and welcome to Walden Pond. You are now standing in front of the cabin. You are now standing in front of the cabin inhabited by transcendentalist writer and philosopher Henry David Thoreau, starting in the summer of 1845. For 2 years, 2 months, and 2 days, Thoreau lived in this cabin,
Kind of reminds me of
hoping to gain a more objective
the house that I
understanding of
lived in
society.
up in Virginia back in the day.
This experiment
I mean, it was a lot bigger, but it didn't have any amenities, that's for sure. I'll tell you, there's nothing worse than getting about halfway through the winter and having underestimated exactly how much wood you would need to get through the entirety of the winter. That's just the kind of suck that you don't want to go through, but that's what happens when you don't plan for the future. And you don't put in the effort to split the extra wood. Better to have too much than not enough. And I certainly didn't have enough. Okay. And as we're moving into the nighttime hours, that's even better. Because raiders will probably be a little less observant down here. Alright, let's do the live save, temp save before we enter any new area. And I'm going to go in suppressed, and I'm going to do the very best I can to get a stealth kill, but I don't know if it's going to be possible. AK is probably a little heavy for down there. The service rifle should do fine. So I've got optics. I've got all the advantages. So let's see what I can do with it. I think it's time for some mole rat stew, because that'll increase my agility. Antibiotics, excellent, fine. Sounded like somebody else triggered a trap. That wasn't me. I want dog meat close enough where I can call him, but oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Think you can hide? Don't you die on me.
It's not the fucking way I wanted to do this.
Come on out. I'll make it
See if I can get her to go off alert.
Yeah, hold.
I'd rather sneak up on her, no telling what kind of armor she's wearing. Oh, crash. Probably fog effect. It's been Hank. That's why we do live save tip saves.